1, prepare.
We're not prepared.
Check that off the list. 2, stay sober.
Not happening.
Welcome to the best kind of worst.
No one fucking cares.
Everyone cares.
Who?
I care.
Dick suck.
So there I am in the parking lot. Underwear and a guinea.
Hang out in the back seat of a 7-Eleven.
It's an Emma!
We might die.
So you want to talk about those lesbians?
We need a Bay update.
I slept on the fucking tile!
So come on now, honey. I'll make you feel pretty. These other gals mean nothing to me. Let's finish these drinks and be gone for the night. 'Cause I'm more than a handful, you'll see. So kiss me. I'm shitfaced. I'm soiled and brown in the trousers. Say kiss me.
Hello.
Meow.
Hello. Hello.
Meow.
What is this? What is this?
39.
Episode 39. Hello.
Meow.
I figured we'd come in with a little of the old Dropkick. Get you a nice little Irish song since it's St. Patrick's Day coming up.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
I hate
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day.
Why?
Yeah, because if you don't wear green, people pinch you. I don't like being touched. Also,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't green. It's hit or miss. I care less. Like darker shades of green. You know, kind of like a army
True dat.
green. You know, I don't like bright green.
Of course. But you
like
wear a camo hat like every day.
Well, I'm
so
saying like I
you're
like
fine.
I like the darker colored green. You know, like a forest green or like an army
Oh,
green,
yeah.
but not
Oh,
that
yeah.
bright green shit. God, try not to curse. Positive.
Are you really though? Because
Positivity.
it doesn't seem like it.
I gave it up for Lent, man.
Yeah, you're not doing a very good job.
Didn't say I was. I didn't
You
say I
should have
was.
said. You should have said you're cutting back for Lent.
No, it's all or nothing.
That's not really it, is it though?
Honestly,
You're supposed to give something up though, I guess, right? And
honestly,
not just cut back on something.
yeah,
But
you're-
you've already failed, so
well, I mean, it's just about being better, right?
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We
so
preach
cut
that.
back and always be better.
Yeah.
There's always room to be better. Always a little room
Literally,
to be better.
I had to cough, and I literally just nearly leaned in and coughed into the mic. I don't know why
You
I
should
wanted
have.
to. I don't know why I wanted to. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid.
I mean, it does. Kind of. Right?
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so disrespectful. My phone rang.
It literally, you got like a fucking email or something.
Yeah, I know.
Calm your tits. It's fine.
I guess we should start with the tragedy that happened this morning.
Should we?
Yeah,
I mean, should we? We're just going to bring it out the gate?
Yeah, and then we can get into like our week and kind of bring people back up, you know, build them up.
Bring them up? We don't want to end with the tragedy, huh?
No. We end too many episodes on tragedy. It's like, you got anything else? It's like murder,
Worst of all,
death.
never call baby when you say you will, say you. Sorry. I was trying to keep it light.
So there was a mass shooting in New Zealand this morning. I guess it was this.
Yeah.
Now, is that last night for them or in the evening? I probably, right?
They're ahead.
Probably.
So they're ahead. So if we heard about it this morning, it was really probably nighttime for them. Yeah. 'Cause
evening time.
I know. Let's see how far ahead they are on time. Because I know Japan was like 13 hours or something like that.
13.
So,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick a random place in New Zealand, and they're 17 hours ahead. So yeah, if we heard about it in this morning, it was nighttime or even early morning, depending on what time. it actually happened.
Yeah, look, like
because by the time it happens and we get the news over here,
And this was I
probably happened last night sometime.
Yeah, it was at 2 different mosques in New Zealand. Dozens. I read 49 dead.
Yeah, I read 49 dead and another 40 something or 20 something injured. 42 others were injured.
It looks like 4 individuals were detained in connection to the shootings. Another report, and they did like the one that I read that said 4. They also claimed that other reporters had heard only 3. So it's either 3 or 4.
This one I'm reading says 3 people are in custody, including 1 Australian citizen. 1 28-year-old man was charged with murder and appeared in court Saturday. So, is this an old? It happened Friday, March 15th. So we heard about it this morning, Friday. So it actually happened Friday night for them.
Yeah,
into Saturday morning. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because I think it broke around 6 a.m. 6 plus 19 is like 2 a.m. on Saturday, right?
Yeah, it says it happened Friday, March 15th. So as we were hearing about it in the morning, it happened at night.
The one shooter had a manifesto and he live streamed it. I don't know where. It's irrelevant.
Live stream the whole shooting?
I don't know if it was the whole shooting or some.
Or just parts of it.
Yeah, there was some live streaming. And I'm assuming it was Facebook. That's just that's sheer. That's just me
That's just
assuming.
what they're using now.
The article, I took it from the Daily Wire. They didn't publish the manifesto. They just condensed everything that he said into one line. And it was basically a quote, he sought to create racial and political division in Western nations that would spark armed conflicts. I mean, this was just pure hate. This is for the New Zealand people. This is domestic terrorism.
Yeah. I said one of them was an Australian citizen.
Yeah.
But it didn't really say much about the other 3. Or other 2.
Yeah, I think they only know enough about. I think they only know about the one guy with the manifesto and who was filming. And I think
well, it says they have 3 people in custody. So
that's good.
Yeah, it's great.
Our thoughts are with everyone affected by this. It's horrible.
It's sad. It's completely sad.
New Zealand. I believe guns are illegal in New Zealand and Australia.
I'm not 100%. I don't know that they're illegal, but I think they are a little stricter.
Yeah.
But it says that this article says that the Prime Minister made a comment that basically he's vowing that he's going to change the gun laws. Yeah. So they're not that strict. Yeah. Somebody was able to acquire a gun, kill a bunch of people, or multiple guns, kill a bunch of people, and the Prime Minister's saying that he's going to change the gun laws. So obviously they're not too strict.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It really is.
Absolutely.
This is one of those instances where, and I know people hate the NRA, but I think it's sometimes a good thing we have the NRA that are pushing legislation to, even though we have mass shootings all the time too, but
yeah.
At least there's a nationwide group of people that are abiding by the law, right, with guns.
Yeah.
Versus
absolutely.
Not having it. I mean, it's not a
the majority of gun owners are safe and not doing things like this, right?
And
now, I'm obviously for having guns. I do think I would not be opposed to a more extensive background check. I wouldn't be
100%.
opposed to getting a psychiatric test or check before you can buy a gun. Like I'm all about
100%.
it. I definitely think we should still always have our freedoms because they are to protect us from tyranny.
Tyrannical control.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
That's what it's put in place for.
Well, that's what the left is the left is pushing for tyrannical control.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
whether people
It's
see
ridiculous.
it, whether people see it or not, that is that's what's happening. You see it.
That's what's happening,
You
and
see
that's
it
why
with suppression of free speech. You're seeing it on social media. The CEO of YouTube the other day was on some panel for South by Southwest, and basically said, like the lady, because they have YouTube their algorithm changes, I think, every couple of days so that people can't game the system, because people learn how to game the system when they didn't change it. But they just came out with a new algorithm, and it was supposed to down boost a lot of conservatives and a lot of like Joe Rogans and the Ben Shapiro's, the Tim Pools, and it's actually not done that. It's like I heard Rogan say the other day that his he's trending a lot higher. So is Tim Pool. You see, like Dave Rubin said he was trending higher. So their algorithm.
Well, that's good.
That's great. It backfired on them. But they were talking about that, and the CEO of YouTube, literally said, she goes, the other day my son started watching videos about Ben Shapiro, and I wanted to. And this was her exact quote: "I wanted to kill him because now I have to have these conversations at the dinner table, and next thing you know, he's going to be a neo-Nazi."
Jesus Christ.
Ben Shapiro wears a fucking yarmulke every day. He's a fucking Jew.
These motherfuckers don't look at the facts. They just group everybody in together. You're a conservative, you're outspoken, so you're a fucking Nazi.
Yeah, and then
the dude's Jewish.
She followed it up with, and then after Ben Shapiro, he saw videos about Jordan Peterson. Now, I know you're well versed in Jordan Peterson. That guy is not a neo-Nazi. That guy wants to harm no one. He just speaks his mind.
He's genuine. He's a good person.
That's a great word. That's exactly what he is.
It's genuine.
That's it.
Absolutely. He's a great person. He just has views that people don't agree with. But guess what? The other half of the world fucking does. So there you go.
Yeah, it's awful, though, that you never want to see, mass shootings like this occur. But I did read one report that said that there was a civilian that was carrying. So, I guess they do have gun laws. Or they're not illegal. A civilian was carrying, and one of the shooters, I guess, took off running when the guy drew a gun on him.
Good.
So that's the statistic that people don't see. The CDC.
Because they don't talk about that. They don't talk about the times that people stopped or helped. I mean, he obviously didn't stop anything because they were able to kill 49 people and injure another 42, but it could have been way worse.
Yeah.
Had that guy not pulled out a gun. You know?
They and I'm going to fuck up this number, but I believe the deaths by handguns or semi-automatic weapons, I believe was under 20,000 last year. It goes down every year. Mass shootings go up, but the deaths by guns are going down every year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But they never report on how many active shooters or how many violent criminals are detained by legal carrying, gun-carrying civilians. The CDC does the study on it every year, and the CDC estimates 50,000 to 3 million lives saved every year by civilians that legally carry and follow the law. 50,000 to 3 million versus... I want to say the number was under 20,000. I have it written somewhere. I don't want to say a number and be wrong.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Yeah, and they don't report on that number. And I'm not saying that's the only criteria we need to. No,
of course not.
I'm not against more stricter laws.
I'm fine with the laws being tightened.
When they start talking about, you can't have
getting
an
rid
AR,
of them?
you can't have. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, an AR-15 is a semi-automatic weapon, and that is the exact same classification for a handgun.
It's no different than other guns.
No,
it's semi-automatic,
and that's a thing that I see it on YouTube all the time, where they'll show someone a handgun and they go, "Is that a semi-automatic weapon?" And the person goes, "No," and they go, "Yes, it is." You cock it one time and you rattle off 8, 11, 15, 18 rounds. That's semi-automatic.
Yeah.
And they go, Oh. And they go, so when you say I want to ban semi-automatic weapons, understand you're banning these too.
Yeah, you're banning everything.
That's every gun.
I mean, it's not every gun, but it is the majority of guns these days.
It's every gun, but
you can still
a musket.
go get guns.
But a musket.
Yeah, you can still go get guns that aren't.
Let's go get a World War II prop.
Use. You got to fucking cock it every time.
We'll cock it. Well, you know what? Let's just go back to colonial times, and we'll actually feed in the gunpowder, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then everybody. Well, it just shows you. I mean, just right there, them not knowing that's a semi-auto.
Yeah.
But then also thinking that AR-15 stands for assault rifle.
No. What is it? What is
it?
Like air
Armalite.
Yeah.
Armalite rifle.
Yeah.
It's the company that developed it.
Yeah.
Armalite. Now multiple companies create it, and it's just got the name AR-15.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean assault rifle
that's
like
another
everybody
funny
likes
one.
to say it does.
Yeah. I love when I see someone that, they get paid very well. They're as a journalist or reporter on national television. They go, we need to ban assault rifle 15s.
Well, because it's these high words that sound great, They sound great, and they get people stirred up. But people don't realize that they're just fucking wrong and stupid.
Yep. So
I'm actually debating buying a gun this weekend. There's a sale going on.
There you go. I want to get a
Fuck yeah.
I'm looking into Walthers. I want to get a Walther.
You would. I love it.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a Walther.
I think there's actually a Walther on sale. I think there's actually a Walther on sale this weekend.
I want a Q5 steel.
You want me to go buy you one? I don't know if that's on sale. Let me see if I can
Either
find
the
the email that I
Q5
got.
steel or the... damn, there's another one. Oh, the Walthers look good.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw a Walther on sale.
That's what I want. And the guy who I told you last week that does like the comedy.
Let me see.
The comedy / politic late night show on YouTube, and is Steven Crowder. Mm-hmm. He has a Walther sponsorship. That's where I found out about these guns, and they just look nice. His
Walthers are classic.
You know what they pay him to say?
What?
They pay him to say the studio is protected by Walther, and he's got a Walther gun on his desk throughout the whole
That's
show.
Fantastic.
It's the greatest. It is greatest. He's got it right there. His lawyer was on the other day because they're fighting YouTube on some copyright claims, and he was like, he handed the lawyer the gun. He's like, hold this the whole episode, and the lawyer was like, I can't do that. And he's like, oh, you're an actual lawyer. Let me just stop. It's not loaded. And he like showed that it wasn't loaded. Yeah, but the Walther pays them to say that our podcast studio, our radio studio, is protected by Walther.
That's awesome.
That's what I want. I want to have a studio where we're sponsored by a gun maker. I don't care which one.
Well, I've got a couple guns. We can be sponsored by whatever you want.
God damn, that's awesome. But no,
there's 3 Walthers on sale.
Jesus Christ.
We got the P22 OD or QD. We got the PPS M2 9mm, and we got the P22 QD in military green.
Ooh, you got to go 9mm.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, they got good reviews. That's the only. He always says
Walther's a good company. They've been around a long time.
I didn't know anything about him, so I read about it. I read like one thing about him the other day. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's a good looking gun too.
Oh, they make some good looking guns.
Yeah.
It's what am I trying to say here? It's Walther's known for being the James Bond gun.
Oh,
the
no
PPK.
Shit. I didn't know
the Walther PPK. Yeah, they later changed it to, I believe, a Beretta.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, it was a Walther PPK. And it might have been the other way around. He might have started with a Beretta and switched. Yeah, it might have switched to the Walther and started out as the Beretta. One way or the other. But yeah, Walther was known to be one of the James Bond guns.
So with this shooting this morning, Twitter kind of blew up.
I'm sure.
And here comes my shit on AOC moment for the week.
Oh yeah, hold on. This is a good time for a fuck you segment, I guess, huh?
Her tweet states as, at first, I thought of saying, quote, imagine being told your house of faith isn't safe anymore, end quote. But I couldn't say, quote, imagine, end quote, because of Charleston, Pittsburgh, Sutherland Springs. What good are your thoughts and prayers when they don't even keep the pews safe?
Mosques don't have pews, do they?
Well, regardless, why would you shit on someone's thoughts and prayers?
Yeah.
In this time, like all you need to do is say, my thoughts are with the people of New Zealand.
Yeah. But they're not. That's the problem. She's just trying to create bullshit out of it.
And
she doesn't give a fuck about the people in New Zealand.
Thank God people on Twitter, because she gets a ton of good press. Like nobody ever wants to say anything negative with the exception of a handful of people. Thank God people just roasted her on this.
Roasted.
These poor, innocent people were murdered by a despicable terrorist in their house of prayer, and you chose to denigrate prayer in the aftermath? What is wrong with you?
Jesus.
Another one. What good are your thoughts and prayers? One could just easily say, what good are your laws? Dana Lausch from the NRA, pretty sure thoughts and prayers isn't anyone's phrase. Oh, so when people were roasting her, she then came back and said, thoughts and prayers is a reference to the NRA phrase used to deflect conversation away from policy change during tragedies, not directed at Prime Minister Ardern, who I greatly admire. So then she tried to shit on the NRA when New Zealand doesn't even fucking have an NRA. That's a US company.
US
it's a
company.
private fucking company. You dumb bitch. So then Dana Lausch from the NRA, dime piece, by the way. What a smoke show this lady is. Pretty sure. Yeah? Oh, yeah, and she packs big heat. Pretty sure thoughts and prayers isn't anyone's phrase, and prayer especially, parentheses, which you mocked earlier after what happened in a house of prayer, is a real action, a petition to, a conversation with God, in this case, to request protection, comfort for those suffering. Beautiful. Great job, Dana.
Jesus.
I mean, I a couple of weeks ago, I really honestly thought Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is an idiot. And then when I realized, her Twitter bio, on the Twitter bio says 100% socially funded, meaning her campaign, no PAC money, right? And then with the whole PAC scheme last week, I go, well, that's a genius scheme, right? You just denounce it rigorously, and then you're actually skimming millions out the backside. Fine, let's say it's not millions. Let's say it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. I go, that's a great scheme. Maybe you're not so stupid. And then you do this.
Right? Jeez. Right?
And no one's going to report on this, but yet Trump will tweet out, I sharded, and then they're going to be like, oh my God, the president's disgusting. Right? He did the right thing this morning, which he normally doesn't do on Twitter, is he just, my thoughts are with the people. It's awful. My thoughts are with the people. It's awful. Right?
It's awful.
You took a shot at fucking prayer?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't pray too often, but I'm not gonna shit on someone because they pray.
Fuck no.
Especially when their mosque got shot up.
Right.
And then go, it was actually a shot at the NRA. That's your out.
That has nothing to do with this whole situation.
That is your out.
That makes sense. Yeah. Dummy.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
I last week, although I think I look, everyone takes PAC money. It is what it is. But I actually thought in one moment, like, maybe you're not as stupid as I think.
Nope. Worse.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, it's an awful thing, and I don't mean to make light of anything regarding it. This isn't the time to get on Twitter and, you know, talk about changes and laws. And, you know, you and I sat here, we could talk about the NRA and how we can look at our system. I'm not going to start talking about how to change their system. I don't know. It's not my place to speculate right now. I
don't know anything about their system.
Right now, all you should be doing is sending your thoughts and hoping that they can rebuild and hope that people feel safe going back to church tomorrow. That's exactly what you should do, right?
Send your thoughts or shut the fuck up.
I think 9/11 might have been an inside job, right? But the day after 9/11, everybody just had to go back to work, right? Because you can't let stuff like that bring down your entire institution, right?
No, you can't.
You can't. You mourn. Nope. I mean, granted, you obviously, like, 4 buildings came down. You can't go back to work, you know, but you have to pick up the pieces. And that's when it's, you know, it's time for community, you know, whether 9/11 was an inside job or not. That's in the last 20 years, our country has never been on the same page as it was post 9/11.
Yeah.
Everyone put American flags on their porches. Everybody was pro-America, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what you want to hope for New Zealand. Don't start talking about policy change. Fuck off.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
So how was your week? How was your week?
Oh, sorry, choking over here. Yeah. Let's see. Week was pretty good for the most part. Gym, work. Had a few solid edits done this week. A bunch of emails, planning trips, and I think I got slightly sick. I don't know. My throat's been a little scratchy and a little congested today, so we'll see what the fuck that turns into. Had some Krispy Kreme donuts today. That was the highlight of the week. I was waiting all week for them. You know why?
Why?
They made them green.
No, you got to say them like Theo Von, though.
Starting today, they made them green through the weekend.
You got to say them like Theo Von.
Tasty. I don't know how he says them.
Donuts.
Don't really care.
Donuts.
Donuts?
Donuts.
Nah. Do-nuts.
Yeah.
I like the do-nuts. But,
I just like a good nut in my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's only been like 4 or 5 days since we recorded, so just a basic work week. Edits, emails, flight checking, hotel checking, grilling out.
Have you Jesus, I can't.
Can you English?
Have you booked your ticket for the bachelor party?
No, not yet, but I need to because I looked the other day and they've gone up a bunch since the first time I looked. So, yeah, because I'm still not 100% sure I can make it yet or not.
I know the bachelorette party started today.
Oh yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting. Where are they? Where'd they go?
Asheville.
What the fuck is that?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. That's right.
North Carolina.
Carolina. Actually, North Carolina is where Krispy Kreme donuts were invented. Bringing it back around.
There you go. You got it.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it. How about you? How was your week?
I got a big exam coming up on Monday, so that's why we're recording today. It's just been a busy week, just trying to get some last things done for this exam. That's it.
Yeah. Trying to rub a few out.
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to keep it clean. You know, we're trying to sell this podcast to Nickelodeon. But yeah, I mean, I guess I masturbated today.
That'll never happen. Never happen.
Yeah. No, I mean, I haven't had any hot water since basically the last time we talked. It's been like 5 or 6 days. And then yesterday, I went like almost 2 days without any water.
Yep.
finally, like I got home today, I text my landlord. I was like, yeah, you got to give me some water. Like if I go,
You got to hook me up.
because if it gets to 6 o'clock on Friday, that means I'm
You're done.
screwed till Monday.
Nothing
you know?
until Monday.
And I was like,
Yeah,
please.
shutting it down.
And I told her, I go, I don't care if it's ice cold.
I just need water.
I just need water, you know?
Yeah.
And it got turned. I got it back today. Thank the heavens, because
Nice. Thank the heavens.
yeah, there's just I get like this meditation course that I'm in is helping me like not be so aggravated all the time.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
yeah.
Get you a little bit of that tation.
What?
Get you a little bit of that tation.
Tation. I thought you
Get you
said
a little bit of that tation.
I thought you said
fuck you think I said?
Haitian.
What? Haitian? Get you a little Haitian. That's great. Little tation, man.
Oh, I thought you said get yourself a
Oh, I
little
just coughed
Haitian.
right in the mic. Get yourself a little Haitian.
No,
They'll clean you right up.
I thought to myself, if I was sitting in class today and like, of course I didn't smell, but I was just like oily and gross, and
Yeah.
I was aggravated, and
Oh, yeah.
I was just mad, and then oh man, and then Merle got loose yesterday.
Who the fuck is Merle?
Merle's that big ass cow that I tell good morning to every morning.
Oh, yeah? Got out?
Yeah, they chain them up in different spots depending on where there's grass so they can roam and eat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And Merle got loose and was all the way up by the apartments.
Merle.
So
Merle.
they came and wrangled him up, and I got to go find him maybe on Monday when I walk to class. Maybe
You got to go find him?
No, I don't have to, but he's a part of the vlog now. I was gonna change
Part
up
of the vlog.
I was gonna change up the intro video
That's
and put
right.
like starring and then like a dumb picture of me.
Oh, God.
And I was gonna put starring like Dave
God,
the
we could
mannequin.
do that.
And then I was gonna put starring Merle. So it's just me, Dave, and Merle.
We could do that.
Yeah, I thought about it on the walk today. I was like,
What did you do? Did you use like iMovie to
yeah,
edit
I did.
on your laptop?
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Oh man. That could be good. We
Yeah,
could make
I'm
that
gonna
good.
change up the intro, and I'm gonna try to get I won't say the name in case it falls through, but I'm gonna try to get someone that we had on the podcast to let me use one of their songs legally
Oh yeah.
as the
Oh,
background
and
music.
I've got a yeah, that'd be good if for like a good open song.
Yeah, good open, because I find with vlogs, if they have like a catchy ring in the, I'll be more inclined to watch the first
Yeah.
few minutes. Right?
Yeah. But I'll hook you up with this site that I got. I pay for a music site.
And then
that,
I'll just put like
you just gotta-
royalty free throughout the actual episode. You know.
Well, you can use this this site. This site's got a lot of good music, good stuff that honestly would even be good for the open. Like a lot of stuff you'd like on there.
Well, the one person that I'm gonna
little
reach
bit
out
of
to,
everything.
I know is in the studio right now, so I figured, and I'd put like I'd do like a thing on the bottom, like his name and like the song title.
Yeah. Music.
But yeah,
by.
I thought about changing it up this week and put the actual characters in, like Merle, Dave, me.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the episode 1, vlog 1. Not bad.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I think you need to explain a little more what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
Talk to us, tell us what you're doing, tell us what's going on. Dude, the best part though was I don't remember what scene was before it, but all of a sudden it just cut and you were like laying off the bed with your face. But then you just started like talking about not having water and this and that, and like it was great.
That's just that was the truth.
It was a good scene because you were actually like talking to us. I felt like if you did more talking like that, and then if you did like get a couple extra like B-roll shots of just whatever, and like do little song transitions with a few shots in between some of the talking, and that'll probably spice it up a little bit for you.
Interesting.
That'll help you.
I'll have to get you to explain the song transition to me later.
Yeah.
More that way I understand fully what you're saying.
I can go in a more depth, but it's basically just finding a catchy tune and putting some extra shots to it.
Yeah,
you know.
I think I know what you're saying.
So
it was
to
actually
go in between some of the talking.
It was over 10 minutes, and I cut a ton out.
Yeah. Would it end up being like 8 minutes or something?
Yeah, like 7 something, almost 8.
Yeah.
And I just found out that the Sony headphones pick up my voice. Amazing.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, use those because the one scene where you were walking, one of them was good with the headphone, but then the other one, it was like rubbing on your shirt, and then it was windy, so it was a little tough.
Yeah, kind of. I like the scene because I'm like, good morning to the cow.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, it's windy. And in my head as I'm talking, I'm like, they're not gonna be able to hear anything I'm saying. And I was like, oh, it's perfect. This is like my whole premise is I don't know what I'm doing. This is shitty. I was like.
Yeah,
and let me tell you what, I used the noise reduction and then I dropped the bass on it because it was
you doing some shit
so much louder. Like, oh yeah, it was my voice was inaudible.
Yeah, you got to cut them lows.
Yeah,
and you got to do a little noise reduction. It was good.
I thought it was all right.
That's good. Yeah. No, it came together. I think if you can tighten it up a little, do some little poppy transitions and do a little more, get a little more in depth.
I always
let some motherfuckers know what's actually happening, you know?
Yeah, and I think I want to get one of those, I don't want to spend too much, but I think I want to get one of those, like an actual camera with one of those flip up screens if I do keep doing this. But then
flip up screens.
Yeah, they sell some most of the camera makers now make like YouTube cameras where it's like a good camera, but the screen flips up so that you can see yourself.
Yeah. So you can turn it and see yourself, see what you're filming. Yeah.
But then I'm like, man, why would I spend $350 when my iPhone does the same thing?
You got the iPhone and the fucking gimbal.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I don't think so.
You know.
It'd be good
if you were doing more of a setup, like if you were doing the shit in the same spot every time and you could just leave a camera set up.
Yeah.
That could be good.
But even then, like the iPhone, you're not going to know. The average person's not going to know the difference in quality.
And
I just found out my iPhone films 4K. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. If you turn it sideways, horizontally, it films 4K. So
I had it turned down to 1080 and I was like, oh, I can do 4K. I turned it on. I didn't know.
Yeah. And honestly, 1080 is enough. It really is. I mean, most people are just watching it on their phones anyway, right? So
and like the
1080 is more than enough.
Like the hyperlapse where I was just sitting there studying, like that was just the GoPro. Yeah. That was a GoPro 4.
Yeah. Yeah, and that does 4K.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It was cool though. It was neat doing it, and like I like the I don't watch vlogs, but the few that I've seen, I noticed people like complain about all the editing, and maybe they film like a lot more than I do. I don't. I do it max 5 minutes a day.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe they film more than me, but like literally, I would just film it on my phone, like airdrop it to my
shit was
to
raw,
my MacBook.
So.
I would airdrop it to my MacBook and then put it in iMovie, and it did not take that long. So I wonder, I wonder if they're complaining because they want it to look so professional.
Yeah, people.
But that's not the point of a vlog. It's not supposed to be that clean.
No, it's not. But
right?
you can make a. I've seen a few that they put a little more time into.
I mean, it
and
shouldn't
look
look like dog shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Especially with high resolution computer screens, it shouldn't look like dog shit. But like, I don't know. I see people like, I edited for 2 straight days on this 10-minute video. I'm like, how? Yeah. What did you do?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's your lane. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, yeah, but it depends on what you're doing. Because fuck, I'll edit for 2 straight days for something less than a 10-minute vlog.
But you're filming a TV show.
Yeah, but exactly.
I expect that you have audio, right? You have to put the audio in afterwards if it's too low.
Yeah,
I'm ballpark. I honestly, you've explained
there's a lot to it
1,000 times what you do, and I vaguely still know, right? But I don't know.
Well, it's hard to explain everything, you know.
No, I know.
It's a visual thing, so. and a technical thing. So unless I'm actually showing you, you're not really going to understand what the fuck it is I do.
Yeah. I record my voice on this thing, and I still have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, it's been working.
Yeah.
Although it almost didn't work today. You couldn't seem to get the fucking mic to work.
I don't know what happened. Like, I don't have any idea. So at my apartment complex thing, it's 2 stories, and I was kind of tired today, so I on the roof of the building.
Do you live on the first or second floor?
I live on the second floor.
Okay, so you live on the top floor.
Yeah, but on the roof of the building, there's like a hut, and
wait, what? There's a hut?
it's kind of like a hut.
Why is there? Why is there a hut on the roof?
It's like a she shed.
The fuck is a she shed?
It's like a backyard shed.
Okay, so it's got like tools in it.
No, man, a lady runs
Rakes?
a lady runs a kitchen out of there, and she makes food for the students at night.
On the roof?
Yeah. I hear them
In a hut.
Yeah, I hear them flushing water down the pipe all the time.
This is great.
So I walked up there, and there's stairs that lead you up to the roof, and they have like a little wooden door. And I went, and I didn't want coffee. I wanted like an energy drink. I wanted juice essentially. And she had I don't know if it's a special edition, but it's a Monster Energy Pacific Punch. It tastes just. It tastes just like red Kool-Aid.
I can't talk about this.
I know, man, but it was delicious. Pacific Punch. Get yourself one. The can is cool as shit. It's got a pirate.
Can't do this. We can't do this.
It's got a pirate ship with a.
You can't promote that shit.
I already put it on the story just to fuck with you.
You can't promote it.
I got two bulls in the refrigerator. Don't worry.
Get your bull.
Nah,
Get you a bull.
I wanted a tall boy. Daddy needed some juice. Daddy's tired of drinking water and black coffee all the time.
Juice.
Man, breaking news.
Is it though?
No, seriously, breaking news. All joking aside, breaking news, and this makes me very happy.
Breaking news.
Breaking
News meaning it just happened.
Yeah, I believe it just happened this evening.
Okay.
Disney and Marvel have finally decided to rehire James Gunn to write and direct Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Took him long enough.
Amazing.
Took him long.
You know what happened?
You know it'd be great
What?
if he said no.
The joke's on Disney and Marvel now,
I mean,
right?
it'd be awesome that he does it, but it'd be great if it was like, fuck you.
Well, no. Wait. He said, "Hold my beer."
Gets better.
He said, "Hold my beer." I'm back on board.
Yep.
But when you fired me, I agreed with Warner Brothers that I would do the DC Suicide Squad sequel. So I'm gonna go do that,
And then
we'll come back and do this.
Oh,
and
there you
Disney
go.
was like, "All right."
Well,
Why? Because they got some stupid prick to rewrite a script, and then they went, "Oh, this sucks."
Yeah. It's not going to be the same.
This
It's
sucks.
going to fail. It's going to
and then
crash and burn.
they go, "Okay, let's try this again. Let's get a rewrite." So then they call, Jake Gyllenhaal, and then he rewrites it, and they go, "Oh, this is even worse." And then they go, "Okay, well, they just fired Ben Affleck, so let's get Ben Affleck. You know what? He wrote Argo. Fuck yeah!" And then he
Ben's
writes
a good
it.
Director doesn't mean he can write and direct.
Well, no. What happened was that
Guardians.
Well, what happened was he wrote a script, and then he goes, and then they read it, and they go, "He's still drinking too much." But no, I mean, I'm assuming they had someone write a script because it was like almost a year ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think like 6 months, probably north of 6 months. They had to have had someone write a version of that script or write it the way, the next, because they never assigned a new director. So, they had people writing something,
Yeah.
It's too big of a franchise not to have that happen. And then they probably read it and went, oh, I think we made a mistake.
I think we fucked
I
up.
think we might ruin this entire franchise.
I think we done fucked it all up.
Yeah, James Gunn. Did they not have his? I thought he made like a tweet or some bullshit. I guess it's not on this article, but yeah, he got. They finally rehired him, so that's cool, man. He'll direct a DC movie, then a Marvel movie. Guy's a genius.
Yeah.
So
It's
good
great.
on him.
It's great. I'm excited he's on the new Suicide
Yeah, man.
Squad.
Yeah,
Should be good.
I like the first one. So he's.
I didn't mind the first one. It got a lot of shit. There was some stuff I didn't like about it, but there was some stuff in it that I thought they did really well.
I thought they knocked out of the park with the interaction between Margot Robbie and Jared Leto.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
I didn't like Will Smith.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't great.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
I think I'm more excited for the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, though.
So I heard this the other day. I forget what I was listening to, and I heard this the other day, and I stopped everything I was doing, and I thought about it for a second, and I go, this guy's right.
Well, what'd he say?
When you think of when you pose a question, who's the best male actor right now? I mean, around the board, you got to go Daniel Day-Lewis, right?
It's debatable.
Right, but if you name 5, he's there. He's in that 5, right? Right? Hello?
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, he's retired, right?
Yes. This is a Ben Shapiro thing you heard, because I heard him say
Yeah.
something about
Joaquin's got to be in the argument for
Joaquin.
best actor.
He's great.
He's got to be in that
awesome.
argument. And if I think it was Ben, if he would have never said that, I would have never. It wouldn't have crossed my mind. I would have gone
Yeah.
Leo or Joaquin. Doesn't make a bad movie.
No, he's great.
He's so
a great
good.
actor.
I watched a movie. I think like on my flight. It's a Netflix movie. It was him and Emma Stone, and I don't know what the hell it's called. But basically, he's like a philosopher professor at a university, and he's like a drunk, and he can't get his dick hard. He can't fuck. And Emma Stone's like his student, and she falls in love with him, and then he's like, well, I can't fuck. Even though she tries, he just can't get it up. And then like he ends up murdering someone. Like he like used, philosophy to justify murdering this person, murders this person, and then like starts writing his book again. He stopped drinking. He starts fucking. Like the way he plays this character, wonderful, amazing. I don't know what the hell the movie's called.
Yeah. Sounds interesting. Don't think I've ever seen it. So it had to come out in the last couple of years then, huh?
Yeah. But I what a good actor.
Irrational Man.
That's it.
That sound right?
That's it.
Irrational Man.
I'm excited for the Joker movie with him.
Yeah. No,
Just
that's
and Todd Phillips directing it. God, because the Joker, there has to be a comedy factor in the Joker, right? Mm-hmm. And I thought Michael Bay did it right. Michael Bay, not Michael Bay. Christopher Nolan. I thought Christopher Nolan did a fantastic job of, even though that his Batman trilogy was so dark and so serious.
Oh yeah.
But Heath Ledger was able to be kind of loosey and goosey.
Oh, he was great.
Right?
Yeah. He was
Even
awesome.
though the movie was very, very stern and serious, right?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think he's gonna knock it out of the park. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Jokers, have you seen Jack Nicholson lately?
Lately, no.
I know he's got a lot of health problems, but
Is he looking rough?
I don't think rough cuts it, son.
No. Looking terrible?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. No, I haven't seen him lately.
Yeah, he was sitting at like a Lakers.
He's getting up there, though. He's getting pretty old. Fucking how old is he now? He's got to be in his 80s. Right?
I'm sending you a picture of him right now, I think. That's his son next to him.
You think you're sending me?
Yeah.
Oh, is this the one of him and his son sitting?
Yeah.
That picture came out months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, God, he's fat. He's
Yeah,
huge.
he's looking
that one.
terrible. Like I feel bad. No,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make fun of him. He just doesn't look good. I mean, but again,
81.
he's 80 fucking 1. You forget how old he is.
Yeah. Fucker's old. He looks great for 81.
So did you hear about the that sexy lady from Full House? She's in a little trouble.
Yeah, her and William H. Macy's wife, and I
Yep.
guess William H. Macy, he's a part of that. So, and a bunch of other people.
I don't think he's been charged. The wife got picked up. Wife got arrested.
Yeah.
What's her
yeah.
name? Felicity. Felicia.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it. I had it written down here. I'm so stupid.
And now I got an article somewhere on it.
Felicity Huffman. Yeah, Felicity Huffman. Yeah, so Lori Laughlin, charged
Laughlin.
for participating in massive college admission bribery scheme that the FBI codenamed Operation Varsity Blues. Excellent name, by the way.
It's great.
Yeah, great name.
It's great.
The scheme was designed to entice college administrators, coaches, and other university gatekeepers into admitting their children. 33 parents allegedly paid a collective sum of $25 million to college admissions counselor William Singer, who then, quote, bribed college officials, coaches, and college entrance exam administrators, who then helped students secure admissions, not on their merit, but through fraud. Now, giving donations and paying to get your kid into college, that's been going on forever, and it's never going to stop.
That's nothing new.
It's never going to stop.
That's nothing new.
I have an issue with the placement tests aspect of this.
Yeah, they're
That's a
changing the placement test questions and answers, or answers to the questions.
So they would take the exam and then correct
giving
the answer.
They're giving sport scholarships to people to sports that these kids have never even played.
Laughlin's daughter was said to have been recruited as a crew member.
Yeah.
Her face was photoshopped on a picture. She doesn't even know how to row.
Oh, that's great.
They photoshopped her.
I heard that all they did was sent in a. I didn't hear that. I heard that they had sent in a picture of her on a rowing machine.
Yeah, it was it was on her
that
head.
was photoshopped?
Yeah, that's on her body.
If you're gonna Photoshop someone on a rowing machine, Photoshop them onto an actual fucking boat.
They photoshopped
Anybody can
her
sit down on a
head
rowing
on
machine.
someone else's body.
Jesus Christ.
Now,
God.
giving donations to schools, that's just always been a thing.
It's always happened, always will.
Look, you take the SAT at a testing center and it's on a computer, and to have those, what this screams to me is, if it's happening for the SAT, that means it's happening for the MCAT, the entrance exam for medical school. It's happening on the LSAT. You know, who's to say it's not happening on the bar or the USMLE Step 1 exam or 2 exam for medical students? You know?
Yeah.
So now you have people,
Absolutely.
you could have lawyers, physicians, engineers that their parents paid for their degree and they have no idea what they're doing. That's not a good thing.
Crazy. No, it's fucking terrible.
Right? Look,
Janky ass doctors out there fucking people up.
I'm all for paying college athletes because I think it's egregious what they do. And they could sell jerseys with their numbers on it and they don't get a cut of it. I think it's awful. Right?
Yeah, that's horseshit.
Right?
Schools making millions off these kids.
The NCAA is corrupt as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
As a motherfucker. Right? These kids don't even go to fucking class. So, like, you can argue that the quarterback from Alabama has no scholastic merit going to Alabama, right?
Yeah.
So that's the same as Laughlin's daughter, but the only difference is she's not contributing anything, and they're changing her entrance exam scores. That's a big thing for me. She got bumped, like, I think, I read a report, she got a 400-point bump. That's crazy.
Jesus.
That's crazy. And that's where I'm alarmed.
Yeah.
Because college is bullshit, whatever. Go to college. It's great. I should always say that, right?
It's great.
Right? But it's bullshit. But no, seriously, go to college, but it's bullshit. Seriously, go, though.
But it's bullshit.
But it's still bullshit. You know, but I don't want to see people cheating exam scores. That's not okay with me.
Yeah.
It's
fucked up.
And the only reason why I tweeted out that thing with Trump is I thought it was hilarious. Elizabeth Warren has no place talking about college admissions. You're not Native American.
Yeah.
And then Trumpy Jr. was like, I think it's funny. Like, dude, your dad obviously donated money.
Obviously
on.
paid somebody for you to go somewhere.
Like it's two idiots retweeting each other.
Tweeting at each other.
Stop it. Stop both of you.
It's fantastic.
Yo, she paid the Laughlin and her husband got arrested. They paid $500,000.
That's crazy.
And it's all the big schools. It's all the top schools.
Oh, yeah,
I saw
absolutely.
Stanford on there.
Well, you're not going to pay that much money to not get in a top school, right? You're not going to pay that much money to go to some
Look,
shit
I'll
school.
be honest. If I had extra change and Stanford was like, your kid's on the fringe. Your kid's on the fringe. And I go, well, I'll donate 10 grand. They're like, okay, we're accepted. I honestly don't see an issue with that, right?
Yeah.
I don't. And yes, he or she is taking a seat from somebody that might deserve it more. I get it. It shouldn't happen, but it happens every day. And I don't think there's any way of stopping it, but I'm never going to change my son or daughter's exam scores. That's out of the question.
Yeah.
That's out of the question.
No, yeah. If they can't do it, they can't do it.
You know, when I went to USF, if you got caught cheating, you got a double F on your transcripts for that class, and a double F means you failed the course due to academic dishonesty. And that means graduate school, medical school, it's all out of the question. It's done. You get a double F,
you're done.
Your graduate school career is over, right?
Yeah.
And I knew
as it should be.
I'll try to leave as much information out so no one ever knows, but I knew somebody that did get a double F or did get caught cheating. Him and we'll change it up. His girlfriend, they got caught cheating, and their families paid their way out of it. So the following semester, homeboy had to retake the course. And I was like, yeah, I thought you took this last semester. He's like, yeah, he told me the story. And I went, oh, cool. Must be nice. Must be nice. And right out the gate. Now we're sitting in a genetics course, right? And it was taught by Dr. Upadhyaya. He was the end all be all for catching cheaters. He would catch 10, 15 a semester. He had an algorithm. This dude was off the chart smart. He was an awesome teacher. His exams were super fair. You shouldn't be cheating. And right out the gate, first exam of the semester, homeboy starts cheating off me. I straight up raised my hand. I was like, hey, get me another seat. I'm out. And he was like, bro, I needed help. I was like, I don't care. You
don't need to get caught and get roped into his bullshit.
I don't have, and I know what they paid. I don't have 15 to 20, son.
Yeah.
I don't have 15 to 20. you know?
No, you'd be fucked.
I'm out. So it happens, you know, but changing those scores, man, that scares me. That scares me. It should scare people. People are harping on this money. I don't care about the money. Like they're changing.
The money's always
they're
happened.
changing test
it's
scores.
always happened. That's the worst part.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
These
that's
testing
fucking awful.
centers are like, it's like going to prison. The Prometric Center does the medical school entrance exam, the SAT, and they also do the, they do a lot more, but this is the only ones I know about. They also do your board exams. And it is like it is like being in prison. There's a camera in your face watching you the entire time. So this was highly educated cheating.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is gaming. This is gaming a system that was built not to be able to game.
Yeah,
That scares me.
Well, 25. What was it? 25 million over 7 years.
33.
That's enough money to,
33 parents paid out 25 million.
Yeah.
That's on average about $1 million, about
Almost a mil
$750
a piece.
about $750
$750 a piece.
What are we doing?
Crazy. Getting our kids into college, what we're doing.
Beat that kid's ass.
Yeah. No shit.
What you got?
I'll tell you what I got. Hold on. Wait for it.
Herpes.
Got me a sponsor.
Oh.
Got me a sponsor. What you drinking?
Well, I was drinking the Pacific
No,
Punch.
don't say it. No, that was gone before we even started. What are you drinking now?
Water now.
Water. Brought to you by water. This week's podcast is brought to you by
Water.
So I went and got some beer the other day, and found a little new little ditty here. Think you might be a little interested. By our lovely friends over at 6 Point Brewery.
Remind me of
name.
beer from them.
Resin.
Okay, yeah,
the greatest IPA of all time.
That's all you got to do. I'm in.
Yeah. Yes. Now that other one we tried of theirs was okay. It wasn't great, right? The other one I don't even remember the name. That like brown one that I had brought over.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the name, but yeah,
it was
I
okay.
got
The one that blew up in your backpack.
Yes. Yeah, it was like orange. It was like a brown orange.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't. It wasn't great. Not something I'd probably, at least not to me, not something I'd buy. Mm-hmm. But they got this. It's called DDH High Res, and I believe it doesn't say it on the front. It said it on the box. I believe it's a triple IPA. 11.1%. Fucking American. Yeah. It's quite tasty. As a triple IPA, it's not. I mean, it's hoppy, but it's not overly hoppy. It's not. It's hoppy, but it's not overly hoppy. You know what I said.
Beer. 2 beers.
Exactly.
3 beers.
Exactly.
A margarita.
A margarita.
But then on the can,
Bloody Mary. Oh, shit. I'm just going to play it again. All right.
on the can, I found out that 6 Point has an app.
Oh, no way.
So I just downloaded that, looking into it. They got an anti-resin. That sounds interesting.
You know what? I saw that at the party store on Fowler.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yes, it was right next
It
to
says it's
resin.
$19 a six-pack.
It was
Woof.
expensive.
Ooh,
Yeah,
gonna have to try.
it was-
They got an atomic res for $21 a six-pack. Woof.
Speaking of sponsors, Buddy Brew is now selling a bigger jar of the cold brew.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. I still need to go. I need to try and locate the lemon.
Yeah, they're now
bolt that they have now.
They're now in all Florida Publixes statewide. So shout out to them.
Nice.
They're killing it.
Very nice. Yeah. Very cool. But yeah, that's my little sponsor of the week. Sponsor of the week.
Do you remember Bubba the Love Sponge?
Yeah.
No, he didn't die.
It's your best friend.
I got love for Bubba. I do. I always have.
You grew up in the area. He was such a name in the area. Shit, when I first moved here, I listened to him for a while, and then I just kind of got sick of his bullshit.
Well, I mean, he's a typical '90s shock jock. It's bits, it's bullshit.
Yeah, annoying.
Yeah. Like
mostly lies.
That works with. That works in a populated city, where there is that radio host battle. He just didn't have anyone to battle here except for Cowhead or Mike.
Yeah.
Mike now, but I didn't care for Calta, so I always liked Bubba. I really liked when he had the lawyer Tucker Carlson on. Mm-hmm. I just thought Tucker was funny, and he's a guy's guy.
I did like Tucker.
Yeah.
I did like Tucker. I listened to that every once in a while.
They gave him.
He had a lot of good info.
Well, they gave him that nightly show on Fox News, and Fox News lets him be him, right? Tucker's big on facts, but he is a provocateur, and he does say things that offend people and that make people. Well, it makes you think, right? Now, when he was on Bubba's show back in the day, this was 2010. 2008, he did say some shitty things, but that was
sure.
he was on a shock jock show. That was his stick.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's what you
Probably doesn't mean any of it. There's a media website called Media Matters, and they're notorious for going back and finding audio clips of people, chopping them up and making it sound like you're saying things that you're not.
Great.
Right? So a girl there dug up like all his shit from what he said at Bubba the Love Sponge show, pieced it together and made him sound like a misogynist or racist and all this crap.
Jesus.
And the whole sole purpose of Media Matters is to get conservatives, to get sponsors to drop. Because once your sponsors drop your show, it becomes risk reward. Do we? I mean, what are we going to do here? You're not financially viable for our station, so you're probably going to get fired. So they tried with Tucker this week, and he fired back. I got a little bit of it here the next night. And I don't think they realized what they had done, because he's no fucking dummy.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. As anyone who's ever been caught in its gears can tell you, the great American outrage machine is a remarkable thing. One day you're having dinner with your family, imagining everything is fine. The next, your phone is exploding with calls from reporters.
Oh, this is super fucking long. Yeah, not happening.
We don't need that.
Yeah, I thought it was like a minute and a half. That's like a 7-minute monologue. I did not realize that. Anyways, he came out and he basically said, "I'm not going to apologize. I'm not bowing to the left. I'm not apologizing to outrage culture. If you think I stand for those things, then just don't watch." And Fox is behind me, right? But I think Media Matters needs to be fucking shut down. They're horrible. A little backstory on Media Matters. I have a note here. Media Matters. People have put this shit on as like the greatest. They've put it up there with the Vices and the Voxes. It's the shittiest news possible. It's actually it's a political smear factory. That's what it is. It's designed to perform precisely that function. Against, it was basically developed by Hillary's, her chief of staff, right? Yeah, David Brock. So it was founded by him with here's an Alex Jones conspiracy shout out by money from George Soros, coincidentally enough. Media Matters is one of the few groups that attempts to hold Fox News accountable for false and misleading information they so often broadcast. I'm supporting Media Matters in an effort to more widely publicize the challenge Fox News poses to civil and uninformed discourse in our democracy. That was a quote from George Soros about the money he poured into the company. Media Matters, people don't know this, but they had regular brainstorming sessions with Barack Obama weekly. This was just, it's just a smear website. That's all it is. It's just to smear conservatives, smear rights, whatever. I don't think they realize Tucker's the editor-in-chief of Daily Caller. It's a conservative news website, and they do some provocateur op-eds. I don't read much. I rarely go there, but he had his staff just rummage through Media Matters' CEO's past because he was a blogger and all kinds of different shit. And they found horrible things that this man said. And instead of doing like Media Matters does and cutting it up and making it sound, they just posted it up there whole hard, like his whole blogs, just posted the whole thing. Like, what do you think about that? Some of the things he said, did you notice the word attractive? This was in reference to a bunch of transgender people in Bangladesh. They robbed a man. This was back in 2005. In his blog, he wrote, did you notice the word attractive? What the fuck is that doing in there? Is the writer a tranny lover too? Or perhaps he's trying to justify how those trannies trickled this Bangladeshi in the first place. Look, man, we need to know whether or not they were attractive. The fucking guy was Bangladeshi, and while they're out there, what the hell is he doing with $7,300 worth of stuff? He once ripped the police, saying that they should inform the public, quote, to stay away from tranny bars, stay away from places where Eddie Murphy or Robert Downey Jr. are visiting. Don't fucking kiss a transvestite. Don't bring a group of transvestites back to your room. In 2005, in reference to a bunch of Japanese female athletes that said they were sexually abused by their coach, he said, quote, lighten up, Japs. So, I mean, there was like, I just pulled the first three. He had a list, and it was just pages of blogs. And I'm proud of Tucker.
Going full hot.
I'm so proud of Tucker for not apologizing. And look, I think we all grow as people, and you might say something out of context. You might say something in a shock jock setting just to stir up controversy. Yeah. You know?
Yep.
It is what it is. I'm glad he didn't apologize. I think we do too much of that these days. And I'm glad he put Media Matters on blast. And so guess, you know, I talked about this on an episode I did by myself. I talked about how, one of the Super Bowl commercials was for the Washington Post. The Washington Post is owned by Amazon, by George Bezos. And they ran this like really nicely done commercial basically the term, like the slogan was democracy dies in darkness. And it was like their reference to fake news and how they don't do fake news. Yeah. The next day after Tucker's editorial piece on all the bullshit that this guy said, they write an article, WAPO does, about the lady who found all these articles and these like audio clips and snipped them together. And they described her as, quote, in reality, credit for the tape's publication is due to Madeline Peltz, a 20-something in her first adult job who lives in the basement of a Washington, D.C. house she rents with 5 other people, a few cats and a dog named Noodles. So let's disregard all the horrible things this fucking guy said, and let's make sure that the lady that Tucker said was bullying her, let's make her look like this sweet, innocent child in her first job.
Yeah.
And democracy dies in darkness. WAPO does not report on fake news. So congratulations. You did exactly that. And you do exactly that.
There you go. Of course. I was going to say they don't.
Look, you don't have to like the things that Tucker Carlson says, but that's his job. His job isn't for you to like him. His job is to do his best news reporting. It's better than a lot of the people out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So shout out to him.
Shout out. Did you see the Model Y?
Oh, I did 39,000. Did you see the
39,000
did you
battery range, 300 miles.
Well, did you see why it's 39,000?
But that's the long range version, so that's going to be more than 39.
45. I think I saw 45 or
so 39
40.
to 45. That's not bad.
Well, did you hear Elon's explanation for why it's 39,000? It's fucking genius.
No, I didn't.
So the Model 3 is 35,000, right?
Yeah.
The Model Y is 10% larger, so it costs 10% more.
It's genius.
Mic
Makes
drop.
sense.
Mic drop.
It makes sense.
And it's I think it'll be good for them because I think they'll get.
Well, but honestly, that's so true though, because their technology, it's all the same, right?
Yeah.
It's the battery's a little bigger. The car takes a little more material. 10% more means 10% more. It's genius.
It's genius, and I think this will help bring down the amount of purchases of the 3. So I think you'll see them
it'll
start
help.
pumping more cars at it. If it works out the way I think it will, I think it'll be a step in the right direction in terms of getting people their cars in a quicker fashion.
Yeah. Spread the love on the somewhat lower price range, right?
Yeah.
Because half the people are probably going to want an SUV over a car.
Bro, 39,000 for a Tesla SUV
for
crossover.
A nice SUV. Fuck yeah.
Fucking sign me up.
It's great.
And
absolutely.
And you can get a 7th seat for I think an extra like $3,000. I think it was, or like, no, it sounds too much.
Yeah.
It's something like that. Fuck yeah, good for them.
Not bad. Wow. This bitch might be driving one soon, or probably not. Not anymore. This is gonna have to be added to a fuck you segment.
Oh, I like it.
Anyway, coughing all over the place.
You got it.
So, police in New Jersey are telling people to think twice about giving money to panhandlers.
Okay.
Which I feel like that should be a statement across the world, right? Think twice about giving money to panhandlers. Now, if you need help, you're in rough times, I get it. I'm all about it. But too many times these people are fucking lying to you, right? So this lady is out here with a sign that says, "I have one baby. Please, in the name of God, help me to buy baby stuff and diapers." And then there's a picture of a little baby. Police talked to her. I don't know how they came to talk to her. But turns out she was carrying a $500 purse.
Yep.
And a brand new iPhone X. Sorry, lady, you're really not hurting that bad, are you?
No. And I do it. I'm a sucker for giving like the panhandlers money, but I don't
do it that often.
I
don't do it that often.
I always do a shoe check.
Yeah.
That's a really good way.
Yeah.
If the dude's rocking or the lady has nicer shoes than me, and they're clean, nah,
you don't need it.
That means they're not walking, right? When I see someone with like a pair of blown out New Balances, I'm like, yo, here's a couple $bucks. You are legit homeless.
Yeah.
You know?
Go find some shoes. Go find some food.
Dude, there was this guy at the Panera's across the street from USF. He was legit homeless. He had a dog.
Yeah.
I used to give him, and he never like wanted money. It was always for the dog. I'd hand him bags of dog food, and he'd take it. You try to give him like a $1 or $2, be like, I'm good, man. I just need stuff for my dog. Just get by.
Take care of the dog.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude was honest as shit, man.
Yeah. See, he'll find something to eat. He'll find clothes. There's always a way for these people to find stuff, you know? But it's not every day you can come across dog food.
Nope.
So, yeah, fuck that lady.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
NFL free agency opened up, finally. All the trades went through. Fuck you, Joe Flacco. Odell Beckham Jr. goes to the fucking
Browns. I thought we were trying to not swear. And by we, I mean you, obviously.
Yeah, I'll start fresh tomorrow. I'm done.
You said fucking Browns.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the Browns. Jarvis Landry, Kareem Hunt. I'm glad Kareem Hunt gets a second chance, even though he beat his girlfriend. But
are you? What? Wait, why? I say fuck him.
No, I'm excited he gets a second chance. I don't think he should never get another job again.
Well, no, not another job.
Yeah,
but
I think it's terrible what he did.
You shouldn't be making millions of dollars. How about that?
The NFL just came out today. I think it was. He's suspended for the first 8 games, and his contract. He's still on a rookie contract, so it's not that much. I mean, for an NFL player, like a normal person, it's a lot of money, but like I think he's making like $600K this year, and he'll lose half of that.
Good.
Yeah.
No, scumbag.
I don't want to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Still gonna make $300,000 this year.
Yeah.
Oh no. Boo hoo.
But I mean,
Go
Jesus
beat
Christ!
up on some more women.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but they made it.
Nope.
They made it sound like he like ferociously kicked that lady. He did not do that. He did assault her.
Oh.
But Jason Witten's coming out of retirement. He's leaving the Monday Night Football booth. He re-signed with the Cowboys. That was a strange one for me.
Weird. That's weird.
Let's see. The Jaguars cut Bortles and they signed Nick Foles. 4 years, $88 million. Antonio Brown to the Raiders.
I'd come out of retirement for $88 million.
Yeah. Le'Veon Bell. He's going to the Jets.
I hope he has lost it.
Well, here's the best part. And I like how every person, and I purposely, and I told you a couple weeks ago, I don't watch ESPN anymore. It shows up on my YouTube. I don't watch shit. I wanted to see what people said about this contract. His contract is 4 years, $52.5 million. That is drastically less than what the Steelers offered him last year. They offered him 5 years, I think it was $70 million, which would have put him at like 15 and a half a year. This contract pays him like I think 13. That's like 4th or 5th best running back, right? He wanted top money.
He held out.
He lost money. And
–
look, across the board, ESPN was like, I don't think his holdout went in vain. Are you fucking kidding me? He would have gotten an extra year.
And got an extra year.
His franchise tag last year was $14.7. He got less than that.
Yeah.
So okay, let's take 1 year off the contract, right? Because he sat out a year, and then let's take 14.7 off. Really and truly, he signed a 3-year, $28 million contract.
Yeah.
He lost.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm glad. I don't think you should hold out a full year. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Your boy,
it's horse shit.
Your boy Adrian Peterson, 2 years, $8 million, back to the Redskins. I'm happy for him.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Did you? I know you saw the little snippet I put of the Johnny Depp thing. So, he was married to Amber Heard. I think she's an actress. I don't know. But she claimed that he was physically and emotionally abusive. They got a divorce. She got a boatload of money and then became like...
Yeah, he's now suing her for money, right?
Oh, buddy. She became like the darling of the Me Too movement. She was like, what was her name that we reported on for a couple of weeks? Asia Argento.
Yeah.
She was like Asia Argento, like the darling of the Me Too movement.
Up there.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo.
She was fucking Elon Musk.
Yo. Depp alleged that Heard was the serial abuser in the relationship and provided, quote, 87 newly discovered surveillance videos, 17 sworn eyewitness statements, audio tape, photograph, and other evidence. The dumb bitch didn't know that he had cameras everywhere, and literally, she's on camera throwing a liquor bottle at him. She's on camera.
Oh.
She's on camera.
How do you not use this when she in court before?
They think he was literally just trying to play nice, but then she wrote like this smear article in the Washington Post,
like, fine. Fuck
and he
ya.
was like, "All right, I've had enough."
Fuck ya.
Yeah. How about that?
Good. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. She was universally.
Yeah, I heard she was
believed.
fucking Elon Musk.
Oh, I don't know. Good on him. She's a dime piece, but she's out of her mind.
Absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Jussie Smollett got 16 counts.
Good.
Dude, he's going to
Dumbass.
prison.
Hey, guess what? Fuck your segment. Jussie Smollett.
Yo, he is going to fucking prison.
Good. Was fucking making bank.
I don't know if he was gay or a transgender, but this guy, he burned down his entire house and blamed it on a hate crime. He was the one that burned it down.
Jesus.
He was the one that burned it down. Thank you, Jussie.
Fuck that guy.
Thank you, Jussie.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Speaking of smoke shows, you know Rob Gronkowski's girlfriend. What the fuck's her name? Camille.
I'm sure I've seen a picture of her from time to
Camille
time.
Kostek.
Probably. I couldn't tell you what she looked like.
She's an SI model. I guess her and Gronky were on vacation,
Yep.
and they took a picture together, and people were slamming her for being overweight. What are you people doing with your life?
Ridiculous. You ain't got nothing better to do.
If you can honestly sit there and look at that lady and go, fat, take your computer and break it in half.
Right.
And then never sign in
It's
again.
probably some fat bitch that's got nothing better to do.
I didn't even read the article. I just saw the headline and I was like, this has got to be a joke. And then like she did like an Instagram story where she was like, at first, I was upset. I was kind of depressed, but now I'm like, fuck it. And then she posted like a half naked photo and I was like, yeah, shame her some more. Get more skin. But no, like
more shame.
Honest to goodness, man. If you could honestly sit there and write, this lady is unflattering position, fat. Like you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're over there fucking 3s or 2s or just yourself. Rob's over there fucking a 10. And guess what? She's fucking a 10 because Rob Gronkowski's a gorgeous man.
Gorgeous.
So go to hell, everyone.
Gorgeous. Well, so you told me you had a little game for us to play.
Oh yeah, good call. I almost forgot. It's right here. All right. So I saw a YouTube video where it was basically like they just asked a person a bunch of questions that they've seen like people on the internet ask. Like probably like a Google search or something.
Okay.
They don't really elaborate on how they found these questions, but they're from the internet.
Okay.
So I got like 15 of them. So it'll be like a reoccurring thing. I'll just do like three or five. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes to get through 3.
Go a few. Get through 3. Yeah,
right,
we're almost at an hour and a half already.
So question numero uno. Would you rather pre-cum before sexual intercourse and the girl finds out, or cry during sex?
It's too easy.
We'll alternate. We'll alternate. You go first this time.
All right. I'm going pre-cum and she finds
You're
out.
an idiot.
No.
I'm anti-bullying, but I'm going to bully you right now. You're an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid idiot.
Why? She's just going to know I'm all horned up. It's going to get her all horned up, and then we're going to go at it.
Bro, I'm going to cry during sex, And then I'm going to be like, she's going to be like, why are you being such a bitch? I'm be like, because I just love you. And then she's going to be like, deeper.
I feel like you talk about this too good, like it's happened before.
I've never cried. I've never cried.
I don't know. I'm not sure I believe that.
That's a fact. I'd be the first one to tell you
Too
if I
easy.
did. I'd be the first one to
pre-cum all day.
Yeah, no, you gotta cry during sex and then trap her.
Trap her. Oh God.
All right, here comes number
Dose.
2. Would you rather get $100 every morning or a blowjob?
That's a great question.
You went first.
$100
So I'll go first this time, I guess.
every morning or a blowjob every morning.
This is a tough one for me because
That is a tough one.
money doesn't do dick for me, but a blowjob every day, maybe kind of tough. It seems kind of taxing. Because if I had the $100, then I could be like, well, let's go get some brunch or some lunch.
I mean, that's an extra $700 a week, right? I mean, that's not bad.
And then that $100, if I take her out, like we're gonna fuck either way.
It doesn't mean you're not going to get a blowjob. It just means you're not getting one every morning.
I'm just not guaranteed one, right?
You're not guaranteed one every morning.
I'm gonna take the $100. That's a tough one for me. I'm gonna go with $100.
That is a tough one. See, I don't know. You said you'd get what, like bored with a blowjob?
No.
day?
I'm just saying.
Or it'd be too much work every day.
Well, it's like if you got a blowjob every day.
Kind of.
What if you get
not as
sore?
special,
What if you get
right?
sore?
Or good, or
then it's going to get kind of. I'm not going to say it's going to get boring because I don't think blowjobs ever get boring.
Well, no, it's not going to get boring.
But, you're like kind of sore. Maybe you're super tired. You had a long night and you're like half hard.
Yeah.
I don't I got to go the $100 because.
Yeah.
Yeah, $100, and that's tough.
I think I'm with you on the $100. It's an extra $700 a week. Why not, right? Again, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah,
just means it's not guaranteed every morning, and that's okay, because it's never been guaranteed every morning.
Yeah,
it's never happened every morning. I'll take $100.
All right, let's number 3. If you could choose, all right, which one would you choose? To know the exact moment that you die, or how you die?
That's a tough one. Well, maybe not. So, if you know the exact moment that you die, then you're going to feel this urge leading up to it, right? Where it's like, fuck, I'm running out of time. Mm-hmm. But at least you can make the best of it. If you know how you're going to die, like let's just say it's a car accident, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be fucking freaked out every
don't
time
drive
you're
cars
near a
anymore.
car.
All right.
Right? Yeah, but it doesn't mean you're not going to get hit by a car.
True, true.
All you got to do is step outside. I can walk out of my apartment and get hit by a fucking car,
yeah,
right?
I know. Facts.
So, yeah, that's a tough one. I think I'm going to go exact moment. That way I can fucking live it up until then.
Yeah, I think you got to go exact moment. Knowing how you die,
there's going to be too much anxiety knowing how you die.
Yeah, it's like,
because it could be tomorrow, it could be 100 years, right?
What if you're like,
and sure, so that you could say that's an excuse to still live it up for the whole time, but I don't know. I think I'd rather know the moment I'm going to die.
Well, what if you're like,
and then let how I'm going to die be the surprise.
What if you're like Mama Cass and you die by choking on a ham sandwich? And now I can't have a ham and cheese? I'm fucked. I love me a grilled ham, turkey, and cheese.
Well, but you're going to have a ham and cheese at some point.
Exactly.
Because that's how you're going to die.
Yeah, I'd rather know, like, Just
I'm
when,
going moment.
yeah, just when I die, and then
tell me when.
It's cool.
Yeah, tell me when.
It's like, oh, I'm 30 now. He's like, you're dying at 39, dude. I'm going buck wild for 9 years.
Buck wild for 9 years. Absolutely.
But if they're like, you're gonna die when you're 82, I'm gonna be like, oh, I got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. Dude, 75 hits, I start smoking cigarettes and just drinking heavily. Because I know I got 5 years, right? I'm having a good time.
You're good.
Right?
Yeah. Going out with a bang.
All right, let's go one more.
One more.
Damn. What do we want to do?
What you got?
What I don't want to do any more sex. We'll do something non-sex related. A lot of sex questions. Deviants out there. You little deviants.
Deviants.
If you could choose one fictional character to beat the shit out of, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. One fictional
I saw this
character.
video on YouTube and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm stealing it because it's great.
That's a great question.
This one's a tough one. There's so many.
You're up.
Fictional character.
There's so many. I'm having a hard time thinking of somebody.
There's so many. Dude, what aggravates me so much?
There's a couple that are popping in, but they're straggling behind because it's like a fictional character. You watch I don't know, like I got an appreciation for characters' needs in stories, movies, TV shows. You know what I mean? So they don't all piss me off. But there's a few that come to mind, I guess. It's just who would I rather beat the shit out of more? I think I got it.
You go, because I'm still thinking.
I think I got it. I can't recall his name. Hold up. I'm going to look it up because I want to know his name in real life and in the movie. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Let's see if I can figure it out though, because it's an old movie. God, I might not even be able to figure it out. It's gonna take too long trying to scroll through these motherfuckers. I'll figure it out later. All right, so Die Hard. Familiar?
Yeah.
Okay, so premise of Die Hard, spoiler alert, is people take over Nakatomi Plaza Tower, and your boy John McClane saves the day, right? So his wife, John McClane's wife, Bruce Willis, his wife in the movie, works at this tower, and there's a guy that she works with that is annoying. He's a douchebag. He's hitting on her. He gives up John McClane to Hans Gruber, which is Alan Rickman. And I would want to beat the fucking shit out of him. I can't remember his name in real life or in the movie, but he's a douchebag. Want to say it might have been like Richard in the movie. I feel like Richard is a maybe.
You got me on that one.
Yeah. Do you know who I'm talking about?
It's been a long time since I've seen Die Hard.
I feel I'm explaining it all right.
Yeah.
It's the guy that works with her that hits on her. He talks to Hans Gruber. He says, Hans, booby, that guy. He gives up John McClane. God, I'm trying to see here. I want to say
this question is hard.
You ain't got nothing?
Yeah, I got a couple,
Ellis.
but it's just like which one, right?
Yeah. We'll just spit one out then.
And it's tough because like it's just a fictional character, so like some of some of my most hated characters are female. So I'm like, can't do that one. You know?
Oh God.
You know?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Damn. I gotta probably go with it's like a tie. Yeah, it's essentially a tie. It's a tie between King Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Because that kid was such a prick.
I don't know.
Or
I don't know who that is.
Or Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. God, that kid needed his ass beat.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to just sock him in the mouth. But then it's like, he's a kid. So it's like, oh, God damn it, I can't say kid, right? You know, sometimes I wanted to beat the shit out of George Costanza from Seinfeld every once in a while. Even though he's hilarious.
Oh, no, George is great.
No, I'm just saying every once in a while. Every once in a while, he'd be like, God damn it. And then he'd start talking about George Steinbrenner. He'd be like, all right, I'm back on. Yes. I'm back on board. I'm back on board. But yeah, that's a good fucking question.
Yes. I got it. It was Ellis. They called him Ellis. But his first name apparently was Harry. His name was Harry Ellis in the movie. His name is Hart Bochner. Hart Bochner. Yeah. I'd like to punch him in the fucking mouth.
Jesus.
But of course, in Die Hard.
Yeah.
Not the real person.
King Joffrey was such a
probably a lovely man.
King Joffrey killed Sansa's father right in front of him, man. What a prick.
Yeah, I don't know any of this.
Yeah. Do you know anybody?
Oh, he looks like it. Yeah. He's got a face you just want to punch.
Yeah, see?
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's punch that fuck.
Yeah.
I'd punch him over George Costanza all day.
I'm just saying, I love George. Let's not get that.
George is great.
Let the record show.
So then you got to go King all day. You got to go King all day.
Yeah, it's Joffrey or Draco. You know, depends on the day. Yeah. You know. If it's like,
I don't know this guy,
if it's
but
on
I'm
the
going
weekends,
this guy.
if it's on the weekends, it's King Joffrey because it reminds me of.
So you don't like pale blonde kids, then, huh?
Nah, anti-white here, son.
Yeah, you don't like pale blonde kids. Yeah. He kind of looks like
Hitler.
Malfoy. He kind of looks like Malfoy.
Yeah, they do. They look very similar.
He's got that. They look similar.
Yeah.
So you just don't like his face.
No.
He's definitely got a face you can punch.
Do you know someone with a drone?
Yeah, I know quite a few.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna when I get back to Tampa. I got an episode of the vlog for us to do.
Oh yeah.
And, I mean, you know about it. We're gonna recreate and see if we can beat Tom Brady's combine statistics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we need a drone for that.
I don't know, I think it'd be cool to have like drone footage of us doing like the runs because a lot of it's just running. So we just we just find an open football field with some cones and we're good to go.
Yeah. We can make that happen.
So the idea came to me and I was like, because I'll forget. So I wrote down his stats. I had to pull his stats.
Yep.
So the 40 was 5.28. I think we could beat that. His
40 is 5.28.
Yeah, 5 seconds, 5.28 seconds.
Yeah.
His vertical jump was 24.5, which I think I
think I can beat that. I don't know if you can.
I'm short and my arms I don't know. I think it'll be close. He's also 6'4", so it's he's got me by.
It's bad for him.
Almost 10 inches. So yeah, it's terrible for him.
So his vertical jump, without running, nothing, just jumping? Is that how they do that?
Straight in the air, yeah.
It was, just over 2 feet?
Yeah.
Remember that box jump we did at the gym that one time? That was more than that.
Yeah.
That was easily 3 to 4 feet.
Probably.
Right? 3 feet?
Yeah, we might get it.
I think we got that.
His shuttle time was 4 seconds and 4:38. That's where you run 5 yards to left and then back, but you go an additional 5, so it's 10 back.
Okay.
And then 10 back.
That sounds oddly fast.
Well,
You got to go 5 yards to the right,
5, 10,
10
10
yards back, and 10 yards forward in 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot.
His broad jump, that's where you jump as far as you can out.
From still position?
Yeah. 8 feet 2 inches, and that's pretty good, I think.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
He's also 6 foot. He's got a good spring, you know?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
His Rivers run, which that one's hard to describe. You just have to see it. It was 5.08 seconds. That's definitely doable.
Okay.
And he benched 225 pounds 0 times. So
0 times.
0 times. So
they wouldn't let him go any lower? Like you can't go lower than that?
It's a standard weight. Everybody just jumps on it. It's 225. Yeah.
And if you can do it, you can do it. If you can't, you
yeah,
can't.
the average offensive lineman does it 20 to 30 times.
Yeah, of course. They're monsters.
I think Derek Carr.
They eat 225 for breakfast.
I think Derek Carr did it I think he did it 18 times for his combine. But
Damn.
Carr's a pretty strong quarterback. But
Yeah.
I figure we find a little field and it'd be fun. It'd be fun to try.
Let's do it. Yeah.
And we'll do it on a Sunday.
I don't know if I could do that 225.
I don't think I can do the 225. I mean, I'll definitely try with a spot, but
yeah.
And
I don't think I could.
I would like to do it on a Sunday, and let's make this. It's gotta be our brand. So we're gonna drink mimosas throughout the whole day.
Sounds great.
Well, because Michael Jordan.
We gotta kill a couple bottles of pain before.
Yeah.
Right? Like we gotta start drinking them before we even start.
Oh, we're gonna be at the gym at 7. That's the first exercise, right? Because we can't be filming inside the gym, at peak hours, right? So we pop in at 7 and try to do the 225, then pop out, right?
Yeah.
And then it's to the field, and I figure, you drink a whole bottle of champagne every exercise, so 7 bottles each.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
Because Michael Jordan, thrived on Gatorade. Peyton Manning thrived on Gatorade. James Harden thrived on. I think he drinks Powerade. I don't know.
So we should drink Gatorade.
So we just drink mimosas.
That's what you're saying?
Mimosas. Yeah,
I'm in.
I'm just saying they each have their own concoction, right?
Absolutely.
Kobe drinks body
Every
armor.
athlete has their own.
Kobe drinks body armor.
Drink, right? Yeah.
Justin Timberlake drinks
LeBron James
Bywater.
drinks Sprite.
Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin cracks Steve Weiser's.
Beer. Cracks Steve Weiser.
You got it.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah. We can try to get geez, some terrible names. Mikey Mike might help. Maybe participate.
Oh, Mikey Mike. Yeah.
Took me a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, Mikey Mike would probably help.
Yeah, and then Judy.
He might. Yeah. He might participate. Judy just probably not do any of it.
I would love to see Judy try to run.
I'd love to see Judy try to bench 225.
He can't do it. He couldn't do it.
No, absolutely not.
Now,
I'd actually like to see him jump. I think that would be the most comical.
Oh, his body's so weird. It's like, and it's weird for me because he just does it like my body kind of fits like a mixture of my parents. His does not. Because he's like long legs and like his arms are alien like long. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like his DNA was like, yo, we got a basketball player here, long legs, long arms. And then when he got to the torso, his DNA was like, yo, we're tired.
We're done.
We're tired.
We stretched. We used everything we got.
He's got the arms and legs of a person that's like 6'2", but he's like 5'9".
Ain't got nothing left.
Now, before we close this thing out, I thought last week for sure that you were gonna talk about something since it happened. Since it happened in Tampa, but you didn't, and then I forgot about it. But I've known about this for actually weeks, and I texted my source on this, and I texted Michelle, and I was like, I need you to send this message to someone, and tell them I know. And I was right.
I know what you did last summer.
No.
Okay.
2020. WrestleMania coming to Tampa Bay,
I know.
Florida.
I know.
And you know,
I totally forgot to say something last week. I've had multiple people reach out and want to come down for it.
My uncle, that's my inside source. I texted Michelle, and I was like, hey, he should know about this. You know, that's.
Oh, it was all over the news last week.
I texted it like a month ago, and I was like, I read something online, and I was like, hey, all I'm saying is, I'll say it right here. The best kind of worst will be in a press box for WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit.
We're going to be there in a press box.
Is that happening?
What?
Is that happening? What?
I already told him.
It's happening?
I told him flat out. I'm not asking. We're going.
Oh, I'm in.
What?
We got to do a show.
Damn right.
God, that's great.
Yeah, I texted Michelle. I was like, hey, send this message out because I know that they've agreed with Tampa.
Yeah.
And no one from Tampa was reporting on it, and it wasn't something.
Yeah, it came out a week or two ago.
Yeah, they had a press conference in Tampa last week.
Yeah.
And but I've legit known for like a month, and I just didn't like. Who cares? No one on this podcast is going to know anything about it. So I just sent her a message. I was like, I expect to, be in the owner's box, right? And she started laughing.
Yep,
She's like, are you sure? I was like, send the message. I'm for sure. Tampa's locked in for WrestleMania.
Sure.
And sure as shit, yeah, I was right.
Yep.
So yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Fuck yeah, bro.
It's a beginning of the year thing, right? Like February?
April. It's April.
April. So it's coming up.
Yep.
It's coming up.
God, I
Just over a year away then.
I wonder if I could reach out to him and he'll let us do the combine thing in Raymond James.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be fucking cool. I don't think he can get that much.
Yeah.
But I might try it.
If we get that, then that's a full production. Then Mikey Mike has to come out.
Yeah, because then we got to go drone and we got to.
Because then that's got to be a full episode.
Yeah. We got to get bitches and then rappers.
What? Bitches and rappers?
Bro, we're not spending a day at Raymond James Stadium watching two idiots run the 40 without trying to get our dick sucked.
Oh, we got to wrap this bitch up. We're creeping on 2 hours here.
Here's a quick story.
We got to wrap this bitch up.
The reason why I say that, I've been kind of down. A bunch of people I know have been sending in their resume to the lady, to my girl.
Sending the resume to your girl?
Yeah. She been getting hit on all left and right by
really?
people from our school.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah. She's like, hey, someone asked if they could send their resume in. And I was like, yeah, they're hitting on you. Like, they're asking if we're still together. And she was like, oh, fuck, I didn't even realize it. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up. And she's like, well, I mean, I didn't ask for it. And I'm like, I'm not mad that you're getting.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. It's fucked up.
I'm mad that I'm not getting any resumes. And she was like, you're an idiot.
You are an idiot. Oh, that's great.
Got to get some resumes.
Getting some resumes.
Send some resumes in, man. I need it for my self-esteem.
I'll send you a resume.
All right.
I'll send you one in.
Don't send any dick pics.
I'll get you a little hitter.
Don't send any dick pics.
You don't? Why not?
I honestly think I have more dick pics in my cell phone than I do, naked bodies, women bodies.
You might.
Probably.
You might.
I think that's a fact. And that probably gives me like another 3%. So it's 13% gay.
Should I play us out?
Yeah, let's get it. Let's close this thing out. Sorry, it's a little long.
Let's hit this bitch. All right. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Bye.